Alrighty guys, we just pulled in here. We're going to unload our stuff. The water's looking beautiful down there. You can't see it very good on this GoPro from here, but very nice, clear. It's still pretty low, but it's a good bit higher, and that's a good thing because it's been really low down here. I haven't had a lot of rain, but we've been getting some lately. But yeah, we're going to get our stuff out of the Jeep, and we're going to go get started. Get hoofing down the trail here. Hopefully we can get us some muskie today. I'm gonna start out tossing the top raider. Then I'm gonna do some switching. Run a little bit of everything. I'll probably go to the shallow raider next. But I think Talon's gonna be using a top raider and a jitterbug. We'll see if we can't get a few muskie out of here. I'm gonna go down here and get him lined up and get his lure on, and we'll get started. Talon's getting started. He's casting the jitterbug first. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful action on them. I have a feeling he's gonna nail a smallmouth. We just seen a smallmouth swimming when we was walking up in here. All right, boys. Gonna get started here. Down, you see back here where that water's spinning? I don't know if y'all can tell it on this camera, but this current's coming down through here like this, and it's hitting down by that rock and spinning back up in there, so it should be a good spot over there. Not a big hole, but you'd be surprised in some of the small holes these muskie are laying in this creek. Come on, muskie, where you at? I think I might try to toss the spoon a couple times. Tell you what, these rubber lacrosse boots, man, they are waterproof, that's for sure. Some good boots. A couple years old, I figured they'd be leaking by now, but they ain't. It's a good spot right here, right along these rocks. It always seems like there's muskie holding in here, but I don't know if I just ain't casting what he wants. I think I'm gonna put on a spoon. Oh, that almost looked like something nipped at the back of it. I'm gonna switch my lure here. I think I'm gonna try a spoon for a few minutes. Try the spoon. Which one do I throw? The big one or the little one? This one here I've always had the best luck on. It's been a good one. I'm gonna put it on and try it. I think I've caught like 3 or 4 muskie on this spoon right here. It's definitely a good lure. I think I caught my first muskie on this actually. Never lost it. I've had this spoon for years. Alright, we'll go try this out. Down, if you see something in there you want to try, you can do it, use it. Alright, let's try the spoon. See if we can't get one on the spoon. Might even catch a smallmouth on that. I don't know. Don't know. Well, Talon put my jitterbug over here on this bank, so I gotta try to cross here. Damn it, now my boots are leaking. Got in too high, but I gotta get that lure because it's not cheap. Really, Talon? Why did you do that in the first place?
Dude, I've been yanked for 20 minutes.
You bastard. I got my boots wet and everything. I walked all the way over here and he popped it out. I should have tried to pop it out myself. before I walked all the way over here. Live and learn. What you do muskie fishing? Do a lot easier with my waders. We got her now. A few more casts, Tyler, we'll move down. Man, I'm sweating, boys. It's a hot one out here today. Yes, sir. It's hot. Very hot. You see that lure up there in that tree? See that lure over there up in that tree? Big white lure. Right up that tree. Right over back in that corner. Let me give it one more cast and we'll go down. It just looks like a big Mr. Twister is all it looks like. Or I'd try to get it. Let's go. We'll make a move. We fished this spot. This is just a little hole here. We fished it for probably 20 minutes. So we're gonna head on down and hit a few more of the other holes. Then we'll get down to the big hole down at the bottom. But we'll see you guys next hole. Well, I moved down about 20 yards and I seen a bass out there. Well, I think it's a bass. Threw a couple casts out in front of him. He ain't moving, so I might be fishing for a rock right now. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a couple more and I'm gonna head down. Because I know there's a smallmouth in here right in the spot a few minutes ago and he's swimming. You could see him swimming. But I don't think that's him. And actually, I think it moved, so maybe it was him. Dude, is that a fish? Dude, there's a huge fish, Talon. Holy cow, bro. Yes, it was swimming. I think it was a carpo. I mean big, dude. Not long, just fat. Looked about 24 inches long and fat. I think it was a carp. Nah, that was definitely, I seen him swim. I watched him, I scared him. Whatever that was, it was a big fish, but I think it was a carp. Alrighty, we moved down probably another 100 yards. It's all shallow out here, good 20 feet out. And back there by them rocks, it gets deep over in there, about 6 foot deep. So I'm pretty sure this is where Talon caught his first muskie. So we're gonna give it a few casts here, then we'll move on down. Let's get started. Shit off my spoon. I think somebody's been fishing this and keeping them. I said, I think people have been fishing this and keeping them. Hell, I've been here 6, 7 times already. And I ain't even had a chase. I don't know. It's not really my favorite time of year yet, so I can't really say. If I can't catch nothing here in August, then something's up with it. Somebody did some serious damage. Take the fish home and feed to their kitties. Where you at, musky dog? Oh, that was a good one, Tyler. You see that? Oh, I think I got hit back there, dude. I swear I got bumped. It probably wasn't muskie. It's probably bass. Looks like there's a rock I might have hit. Is there a rock right out in front of it underneath the water? All right, fellas, we're giving her hell. Fish 10,000 cast. I'm gotta be probably up around 4,000 casts this year for them.
Yeah, I think that's false information.
Bullshit. That's pretty damn accurate because you don't catch them like you do walleye and shit.
Yeah, but you can catch one your first cast.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just hard, dude. Like they take a lot more casting than what it does the rest of the fish. You might luck in. I mean, there's been years I've caught one in the first couple hundred casts. Then there's years like this year that's just, I don't know. I don't know, bud. Beats me, but I bet you underneath that tree there's some fish laying over there. Some small girls or something. Right back in that corner, I guarantee there's a fish laying. Yeah, you gotta put it pretty close. But I bet you $100 back in that corner, there's a fish laying there. It's probably a bass. Might be a bass, but. All right, guys, I'm gonna put my top raider back on, I think. Tyler, you wanna make a switch? Look at all these minis. You sticking with the same thing, or you wanna try something different?
I guess. I don't think today's the day now.
You can get that in the truck.
I'll get that in the truck.
All right, guys. Me and Tyler are both gonna make a lure switch here. I am gonna go with the top raider. And I don't know what he wants to use. What are you using, bud? We got a top raider. Tell you what, you might be able to get something on that contact.
Yeah.
Cameron caught his mounder on a contact.
Give me a contact. Yeah.
I'm just, whatever you want to use, dude. Except for you can't use this or this. Anything else you can use.
Well, I can make good gas with the contact, so.
Well, take that off and put the contact on. It's already rigged up.
It's already rigged up. Oh. You want me to take the leader off?
No, not the whole thing. Look.
You want me to take that off?
Yeah. That's what these are for. See that? Just push it down, unclick it.
I don't know. I'd say my chance of catching a muskie are much smaller.
Wouldn't be in my muskie box if I didn't think it could catch them.
Why you got it in your muskie box?
Because I think it's a good lure.
The camera just got lucky today.
No contacts catch anything, man. Put that back. Put this on. Ty, you gotta start doing this yourself, bud. You're 13. All right, watch.
You sound really tired.
Watch. You push this down and just get it under that.
Dude, your fingers so big, I don't even know what you just did.
Look. Look down here. So you can do the next one. See? You just push it down and it slides up that bar right there.
Okay.
All right. We'll give it a couple more casts here, then we'll move on down. I didn't get Tom's hook, but he just caught one. Awesome. There you go, bud.
Oh.
What is it, smallmouth?
Yeah.
He says, that contact ain't gonna catch nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, get it over here. Hurry up, get it on bank. Sorry I didn't get the hook set. We was getting ready to move holes. Actually, I just pulled that contact out of a snag. And next cast, he nailed him. Nice, took a nice smallmouth. I mean, he ain't big, but we'll take him.
Right.
Let me just do it before you ruin the contact.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Man, jeez.
I hooked him more because I thought I was on a snag.
Hold him.
That's a decent one, actually.
All right. Hold it up here. Town's caught a fish today. We're muskie fishing, but hold on, Town. I'm gonna do an underwater release.
Man, look at his stomach, dude. He's got something in there.
He's a chunk, yeah. He's eating his minis.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get an underwater release. Let's get out here where it's clear, Town. Yeah, we're gonna do an underwater release on him. All right, awesome. We'll take it. Muskie fishing, we'll take it. I thought that contact, I told him Cameron caught his mounter on a contact, and I figured it'd work, and there it is. He got a smallmouth. Maybe we'll catch a muskie, because I've seen him catch muskie before, so don't count him out. Alright, I'm going to get out here and give me a couple casts up that hole. Alright guys, we're moving up. We're getting up near the big hole. We'll probably stop where I got my my mounted muskie. We'll hit it that hole for a few minutes. Then we'll jump down the big hole. It's weird, that biggest hole down there. I mean, it's deep, real deep for this creek. It's like 8-10 foot deep. And I never catch any muskie in there. It's weird, but they gotta be in there. I usually catch them in these small holes. I mean, down that big hole, I don't think any of us have ever caught one down there. I think we've always caught them in this top section. Yeah, it's strange, but we'll fish right up. Right by that rock right there. That's where we're gonna hit it. That's where I caught mine, the one I got mounted. We're gonna get started here and see if we can't catch some. All right, guys, get started here. We're running out of daylight very quick. Not giving up hope yet, though. These fish ain't liking me today. I said these fish ain't liking me today. Get one more cast and we'll go down to the big hole. Well, guys, I don't know. It's pretty tough. We put in a lot of casts this evening, and Town caught smallmouth. That's one good thing. At least we got something. All right, I'm moving down to the big hole. Town keeps jumping ahead of me. He's trying to hit the hole before I get there. He's trying to cheat. Oh, I'm gonna head down there. It's getting dark. I'll turn the camera on when I get back down there. I'm telling you, Town, just get the net in your hands because I'm getting ready to catch a fish. Just get it ready. Believe me. I don't lie. I know, I don't think I've ever caught one down here. But tonight is the night, maybe. You never know.
Why don't we even fish down?
You should be able to tear something up down here with that.
Yeah, I think so.
You gotta let it sink a little bit. We're in a deeper hole now. Well, guys, it ain't looking good. We're losing daylight quick. And I've yet to have it, not even a follow. Talon got a smallmouth. It's one good thing. We're in this big hole now. I know there's a lot of carp out in here. I've never really caught no muskie in here, surprisingly. And it's the biggest hole in this whole creek. And I can't get no muskie out of it, but I'm gonna try till it gets dark. But I'm just fan casting, just keep on casting about 10 foot apart until I work this whole body of water right here. But yep, they ain't biting good. Tell you that. All right, guys, I'm gonna reel this in and give it one more cast. Then my night will be over. Unfortunately, with no fish, it don't look like it. All right, that's it. Well, we're done for tonight. I'll see y'all when we get to the Jeep. Alrighty, guys, we're all done. We got our stuff loaded. I mean, it was, I guess you can call it an alright day for muskie fishing because we got some cast in. Talon, he caught a smallmouth, which is pretty cool. At least we got something. I mean, we was down here for a good 2 hours. Put a lot of cast in. Used top raiders, jitterbugs, contacts, spoons. We used a good bit of different lures and we just couldn't get nothing to bite. But yeah, we'll be back out here probably a couple more times before we get to the beach. then we'll be, that's whenever I like fishing muskie, is in mid-July. Like when we get back from vacation, that's usually whenever we do the best muskie fishing. But yep, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. And if you guys liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.